Yeah, I'll bounce back. I'm not worried about that part. Yeah, I mean, I heard it on Thursday in a workout. Um, we'll reevaluate in a couple weeks. I trust our new staff completely. Um, but nah, I mean, it's nothing too serious.
Mark, is the plan for you to get some action in preseason, or is it just kind of a to be determined day by day?
I'd say to be determined is the safer way to word it. I don't want to, say something and it's something different, but I'm personally not worried about it.
You excited to be back in Durham for training camp?
Yeah, absolutely. I won't be in it, unfortunately, but I'll be there, doing what I can. Um, I'm really excited for it to be there. See the staff. See the guys.
Another injury for you, unfortunately. So, does it get bothersome having to talk about injuries and people think that you're injury prone and you're going through your third year once again?
Yeah. Of course, it's unfortunate. Injury prone. I'm not going for that though. I had one long-term injury that I'm completely fine from. I've been doing everything in the summer. Playing fives. This is just something minor for me. But yeah, I mean, that's it really. I had a all-season thumb surgery that I got to put off. My rookie year, I was available. I was just in the G, so I'm not like it's just what it is. I think injuries are just part of the league, and it's just how you bounce back from it, and that's what I'm going to do.
Mark, it seems like from the moment he got here, Charles has taken a personal interest in you and your development. What has that process been like, and what does it feel like to have a coach that seems like he feels like he can personally unlock you a bit?
Yeah, since he's been here, it's been great. Wants the best for me, trying to, maximize my ability as a player, both sides of the ball. Um, so, really excited for that. I think, we have an opportunity this year to be really special, and I think I'm gonna have to be one of those keys for us. And I'm up for that challenge, and that's something I'm gonna want to do.
And to follow up, what does the maximized version of Mark Williams, NBA player, Charlotte Hornets, look like?
Yeah, somebody that's dominating the paint on both sides of the ball. Playing with energy. Leading the team, and doing all those things it takes to win.
Mark, Charles said that he showed you some clips of guys that he's coached in the past in terms of their shot blocking ability. Who are some of those guys, and where were you able to learn from them?
Yeah. Watched some Brooke Lopez film. Uh, Great shot blocker. His positioning, his timing, knowing when to go, when not to go. Um, obviously being in Milwaukee, he got to see a lot of him. So definitely taking some pieces from him. He's always towards the top of the shot blocking list. So it's definitely something I'm gonna take some pieces from.
Mark, Charles talked about all defense practices. I don't know if that's something you had done under other coaches, but even if it is, what's kind of different about the tone he sets?
Yeah, I think just his emphasis on defense. I love playing defense, so I don't have a problem with that if that's what we end up doing. Um, yeah, I think it's just. I mean, obviously, whatever coach does, we're gonna have to do anyway, right? But I'm excited. I think his energy he brings every day has been great. So I got full faith in him.
Mark, it seems like you have a good mentality about it already, but how do you keep yourself motivated when you are dealing with these injuries?
Yeah, I think when I hurt my back, that was like the first time like I said, the first time I've had like a long-term in-season injury before. Um, so I think that gave me time to reflect, really, appreciate the game I get to play. Uh, Attacking rehab with this, just appreciating every time we're on the floor, playing as hard as you can every time we're on the floor. Um, it's just all you can do, just control what you can.
Since a lot of this probably happens behind closed doors that we can't see, it's probably the most opportunity you've had to be on the floor together with LaMelo and Brandon, all three of you. What has that looked like? Whether it's more pick and roll, constant motion. Charles says he wants to play fast. How much has that maybe been eye-opening to you and what this team can be from a potential standpoint?
Yeah, it's been great. Playing with pace, building that chemistry with those guys. We had a chance to do that all summer. I'm really excited for that. Obviously, last year we didn't get to do that on the floor. This year we'll have that opportunity. So I'm really excited for that. Obviously, coach, implementing his principles, playing with pace. Offensively, just being free flowing. I think it's just a really exciting time for us.
Mark, when Charles was in here, he mentioned that you have found a newfound love for the game. In what way?
Like I said, with my back being out for as long as I was, I think it was. I think I just felt it more, not being able to play. So, this summer being able to be in, pickup, workouts, everything we were doing, it just made it that much more exciting for me. And then obviously when the regular season comes around, I'll be excited to have my jersey on.
Mark, you made it a point to tell us last year you put some weight on in the off season. What has that been like for you this year, and what are you up to now?
Yeah, I think I'm about 260 now. Nothing but lifting. Obviously with my back, that was all I could really do. A lot of core stuff, a lot of upper body and lower body. Focusing on core stability. So, being stronger now, being, in better shape, all those things. Being out like that, you got an opportunity to improve in other aspects, and I think that's what I've done.
Now, you said the back is fine. Is it a pain tolerance thing, or is it just completely pain-free?
My back?
Yeah.
Non-existent. It's just, I'm good.
Mark, Coach Charles Lee said that unleashing you is less about your talent and more about the mentality. You don't get many nights off in the NBA at the center position. What mentality do you need to be able to have that production that coach and the organization sees for you?
Yeah, dominating. I think that's the key word. Doesn't matter who you're going up against. Capable, talented. But it's really just going to be all your mindset, your physicality, attacking the offensive glass. When you have that one-on-one opportunity to score, defensively holding your guy to whatever guard drives, being able to be there, protect the rim. I think all those things, just always being on go.
Mark, defense seems to be the word of the day, and as you as the center and the anchor of the defense, how do you see your role back there as the last force before the basket of what you need to do to make this defense take another step and elevate the team?
Yeah. Protecting the rim, for me in particular. If we, maybe by game, we're switching. And, when I switch, being able to guard on that island, which is all stuff I'm capable of doing. I got full faith in our coaching staff, going game by game. And I got full faith in myself, whatever my matchup is, dominating that, guarding them, limiting them. Guard, gets blown by. I'll be there to have their back. They'll have my back on a crackdown, whatever it is. So I'm excited for that.
Mark, not to belabor the injury, but we don't know exactly how you did it. Did you step on somebody, or what was happening on that?
I mean, I'm not too sure. I didn't want to, revisit it when it happened. So I just trusted our staff in that. Got an MRI on it, and we'll just go from there. I think we're reevaluating in 2 weeks, but I mean, I feel good. I'm not too worried about it. I think this is just the safest course of action to be there for, the games that count.
Mark, we've talked a lot about defense, obviously, and that's definitely going to win you a lot of games. But where do you think your game is offensively, or where that's grown since your rookie season and into last year and now going into this year?
Bro, being more confident offensively, attacking downhill, going into handoffs, on the post, shooting some threes and pickup, whatever it is. I think just having that offensive versatility, keeping defenses honest, all those things are really important. Yeah, that's y'all's job, man. I get it. Really high. I think there's no reason for us to not be one of those good teams in the East. Being a playoff team is something I've wanted to do since I've been in the league. So there's no reason we can't do that. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to do a lot of little things. You're going to have to play hard, win games, get it done night after night. Obviously, no one's going 82-0, but you got to win the ones you're supposed to win, and you go from there. Yeah.